All right, my friends, welcome back to Frogboy X1 Gaming. I'm Andrew, and today I'm going to be doing the shootout between the Thrustmaster T598 and the Thrustmaster TGT2. We're going to be doing that on Gran Turismo 7. And yeah, guys, I'm gonna just walk you through this. So for the T598, I am using the Hypercar wheel. I believe that the wheel that comes with the TGT2 is a premium wheel, so I feel like that's fair. So we'll use premium wheel versus premium wheel. When it comes to the setting for the T598 base, we're going to be running this in the red mode, which is the PlayStation 5 mode. The blue mode is for PlayStation 4 games. You can use one or the other, but the red mode is going to give you the ability to utilize the PlayStation 4 features like the gear jolt and all of that other stuff. If you've been here for a while, you know that just recently Thrustmaster had released the inertia freaking update for GT7, or not GT7, but for the T598. So now you can adjust your inertia. So we're going to go ahead and leave that set on high today for this test, as well as, you know, because it only works with games that have like the speed telemetry. So as long as you have that, you should be okay. And then as far as the TGT2, we are going to have that in GT mode. So that means that we will be able to utilize the transducer in the base. So yeah, this is going to be an interesting experience today. I would be using the Evo Racing rim on the TGT2, but I've already switched out the thing for the quick release on the T598. So unless I can get like the little another one of those things, or not another one of those things, but unless I buy another Evo rim, which I might actually do, just so that I can have one for the TGT2 and for the other one. Other than that, this is going to not be, I mean, technically the TGT2 is more powerful than the T598, but I feel like the pros and the cons out of each one of these wheelbases, there's things that you'll want to look for. So I think we're going to go ahead and start this out on the T598 today, and then we will move over to the TGT2. Let me just give you a little quick showing of what we're going to be doing. So on the TGT2, we're going to be having the Razer Inky gaming chair. And then a company called Hoffery sent me out that one right there. So we're going to be using that paired with the Thrustmaster T598 today. As you can see, we are both on the wheel stands. On the T598, we are using the Next Level Racing wheel stand 2.0 Lite. On the TGT2, we are using the wheel stand 2.0. So both of these are incredible wheel stands. If you If you need a wheel stand, make sure you look at Next Level Racing. If you're watching this, there's a link in the description. I'm an affiliate. You'll save 5%, and then that helps the channel, and you'll be able to see both of these amazing freaking wheel stands in action today. As you can see, both of the wheels just sit right in a little tray so you don't move apart. You can actually pull these right up to the couch and utilize these too, because they don't slide around a lot, so you can easily just put them right in front of your couch and jump on there and start driving. Both of them fold up. Obviously the wheel stand Lite 2, the wheel stand 2.0 Lite actually folds up a little bit more compact than the other one does, but they both do fold up, and you can find a good spot for both of them. And you can leave your wheel, pedals, everything completely fully installed when you do that. So, all right, my friends, without any further ado, let's get on to the freaking racing, shall we? All right, my friends. So we are back in the T598. We're going to go ahead and jump into some Gran Turismo. And for this one, I think is what we're going to do is we're going to do our three tracks. We're going to start off here with Watkins Glen. We're going to change that car to the GR3 on all three tracks. So what we're going to do is we're going to do 3 laps here at the Watkins Glen. We're going to do 1 lap at the Nordschleife, and then one or 2 laps, probably 2 laps at the Della Sarte. So 3 laps here in the morning time on the PlayStation 5 Pro with it in ray tracing mode. And then we are going to have good sound on that. So as long as you've got the speed sensitivity showing, then you'll get to utilize that high friction and inertia settings, which actually do add a little bit more overall feeling to this. I was testing it the other day and I was just like, gosh, I don't know. But after feeling it and getting in there and like really like thinking about it a little bit, yeah, you do actually have a little bit more. It's not anything over the top like I felt with other games on this wheelbase, but it definitely is enough to let you know it's there. Now we are doing like conservative lap times too, so I would just, you know, just trying to do them without a whole lot of mistakes and stuff, so that we can stay on, point. Ooh, man, when I went to turn right there, it was like, oh my gosh. That was insane. I do really like the hypercar rim for this T598. Obviously it does kind of dampen the overall feedback a little bit, but the premium feel of this wheel is so undeniably good that it just makes sense to have this thing and to use it. I swear, this is like the best freaking wheel I've ever used for like track racing. Very premium feeling, very nice. Definitely feels like it's worth the, ooh dang. Yeah, you definitely can feel the thing pull on you a little bit more now, especially on this red mode when you hit that grass and stuff. So definitely feels a lot more connected. Yeah, I mean, you feel like pretty good traction and stuff like that. The new 2.7 or 2.6 update that Thrustmaster just put out for this is actually pretty decent. So make sure you update your TGT or your T598. Make sure you're up to date with the latest software and everything, and then you should be able to actually utilize some of these other features on these games and stuff to enhance your overall driving experience. Okay, so now we are on the second lap. We're gonna go ahead and talk about like force feedback and how it feels. This does feel a lot more premium. Like we are in the extreme profile for driving on here, and we've got everything, you know, turned on or whatever. So the overall driving feedback and feels pretty good. Feels pretty responsive. Definitely responsive. Very smooth, like it always is. This is by far the most smooth direct drive wheelbase I've ever used in my life. Like it just feels smooth, and the way the feedback protrudes through the base and back into the overall wheelbase and stuff, especially with things like gear jolt, like that feels really pronounced and stuff with this base. Like you can feel it like right down into the floor and everything. Like I can feel it rattle the whole wheel stand and down into the floor. Like it permeates very well. Good thing I didn't hit that freaking grass again this time. So we've got like one more track and now one more lap, and then we're gonna see how that's gonna feel on there. We're gonna see if the TGT2 is gonna absolutely blow this away or how it's gonna feel. I feel like this was the update that we were kind of waiting for on the T598, was for that inertia. That inertia definitely helps a lot. It gives you a better sense of like road feel and stuff, so it's something that you definitely want. Ours is like really heavy, so you kind of just feel that. You kind of, when you're turning the corners and stuff, you actually feel like you've got that traction now. It should give you a lot more confidence in what you're doing with the overall feeling of it. When I hit the grass and everything. These bumps right here, I love the way those jolt me. I mean, you still can't feel some of the strips on the game and stuff, but it does still convey a pretty decent overall experience for the most part, and just how it feels and stuff. So this is going to be our last one on this lap, or on this track. I like to do these and talk and just kind of have fun and see how it feels. I feel like we're far enough back to where like my field of view should be okay on both of these. Now, I like the way this feels. It feels very nice. It feels very robust. You can definitely feel all this stuff really, really well. So there's that track. Let's go ahead and boom. Let's get out of here. 3 laps. Exit. Let's go to exit. Wow, Gran Turismo is kind of a tough one to do, to be completely honest with you guys. Sorry about that light behind us. I'm just trying to keep it a little bit more lit up in here. Okay, so now we're going to Europe for the rest of our tour. Let's go to Germany, the Nuremberg, and we're going to do the time trial, and we're going to actually do the full on, and we're gonna do morning. Same car, same setup. All right, start. The pedals for the TGT2 are actually going to be the TLCMs. When we're using the T3PM on the Thrustmaster T598. Because we're gonna see if those pedals will actually lead to any kind of better driving. Feel those curbs when you hit them. Very, very nice. I almost can't see the freaking screen because of that sun. Between that sun and the lights. Yeah, this freaking, the way this wheel feels on here is very, very nice. Very, very nice. Whoa, man. I was way too far upshifted for that. Dang. It kind of is like you have to remember all this stuff. You really do. That's why I always recommend doing tons and tons of laps on these games, just so you know where your freaking throttle should be, or where your freaking, what gear you should be in for a turn. And like, yeah, I mean, obviously try pushing the boundaries, but like, I don't know, man. Like I find myself every time I try to push past what I've taught myself, I usually end up making terrible mistakes, because I feel like I do kind of push the limit, at least on the racing line that I'm on. If I was to maybe expand my racing line a little bit, like be more aggressive on the curbs and stuff like that, then I feel like I could easily improve my times and stuff by doing that. But I'm just not as aggressive on the curbs as a lot of. Oh my goodness. Sorry guys, today's normally a work day, so I have all my brakes freaking lined up on my alarm clock. It's a Friday that we're making this. The overall freaking control that you have with this TG or T598 is pretty awesome. Very nice wheel. Like, this feels very, very good on here. Whoa, buddy. Especially in here, I should probably learn to be more aggressive with these curbs. When you're learning a track like the Nordschleife, it is very important. And even if you mess up a lot, toward the end, if you like quit and you don't get like that full lap time in, then you don't get equal training. Ah, man, trust me, I spent a long time in my life trying to perfect certain tracks, and I would wreck, and I would. The only reason I'm talking about that is because my nephew, we were reviewing that GT Light Junior yesterday, and like he would keep wrecking, and then he would restart, and I'm like, no, don't do that, buddy. You're cheating yourself. You're cheating yourself. You wanna keep going, even if you wreck. You want to keep going. You want to keep going because you want to be able to learn the rest of the track in an equal proportion. Oh no, Yeah, I forget. Got to be in second gear. I'm messing up my shifting because I'm talking. Oh, I don't know, man. I really like this wheel. Yeah, like the bumps and the jolts and everything. Like I like the way this feels a lot for this. Oh boy. Like when you hit these bumps and stuff and you feel that freaking wheel kind of jerk. Oh, that overshoot capacity is very nice. It really does. Like it lets you know it's there. Like I've tried it on the rally games and man, does it kick. Woo. All right, we're almost there, we're almost there, we're almost there. Okay, boom. So let's go ahead and get out of this and get onto our De La Sarthe. Oh, gotta hurry before all my cameras die. Oh, come on, man. I swear the menus on this game are so annoying because they take so freaking long to get through. Whoa. Track, afternoon. All right. Oh man. Like you could just feel like a nice little, yeah, like I could feel a lot more resistance on that. Each track is gonna feel different too. I just felt some pretty decent resistance coming around those corners. That's nice, and I'm feeling good resistance through here. Nice little freaking strip right there. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Okay. Oh, sure. You know, just being able to be precise is such an incredible feeling when you're playing a racing game. I mean, going from a controller to a freaking full-on sim racing setup, even just one of these wheel stands. Oh my gosh, this is such an incredible experience. Like obviously, you know, if you get into a full-on cockpit too, you're gonna, the experience is also gonna be more proportionate. You know, it's like, yeah, spending more money on your racing setup and stuff is definitely a very good, it's good, man. Like you really do find a way to like get better stuff. I mean, I just recently purchased the Black Friday sale. I got me the V3 inverted pedals. I used to love my inverted trusty T3PA Pros. I freaking love those pedals so much that having Fanatec have that set of pedals with a load brake on them. I mean, I really wish that Thrustmaster would consider doing something like that again, bringing back the load, bringing out a set of inverted pedals with a load cell, or at least find a way to build a setup for the TLCMs, because I would buy that immediately. I would absolutely get one of those because I love my trusties. They thrusty. Man, the freaking force and feedback feels so good on this game now. On this wheel setup, man, this feels so good. I don't know, man. Maybe it's not going to be so much different than the TGT2, man. I don't know, but I love that thing, and I played around with it for a while. But then I've been basically on the T598 since I got it 4 weekends ago. This is like the 4th weekend with it. I got it literally the day after getting the PlayStation 5 Pro, so it's pretty much went hand in hand with the Pro ski. And the Pro has been blowing my freaking mind. Very nice console, man. Like very, very incredible experience that it's delivering me so far. Very happy with that. Whoa, buddy. You gotta slow down a little bit, sir. Yeah, oh man, the way those strips feel. Yeah, this is nice. This is nice, my friends. So we're gonna jump right on over to the TGT2. Let me just get across this finish line. Boom. So now we're going to do this in reverse order, because watch this. I'll just walk on over here, jump right in, swing myself around, and then boom. Now we are set on the TGT2. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. I think we're set to mode. No, not mode. Oh, yeah. Okay. Now that we're on a TGT2, we're not taking any time to like you get like this but I don't feel like my throttle's running completely. No, it is. It has to be. Get that nice little vibration, but you also get like that. Yeah, dude, we're not getting the full on. What button am I supposed to push? Sorry, guys. Now we don't even have pedals. Well, I mean, at least we can still check that for like it should be set up for the TLCM pedals, and I don't think it is. So hold on, I'm sorry guys, we will do this. I just got to remember how to set up the TLCM pedals. Okay, that's where we gotta. Okay. Gotta hold the left and the paddle shifter. There we go. There we go. Now we're cooking with gas. See, like the thing with the TGT2 is like you always feel like you have like some sort of like motion or like you're feeling like the wheels, like you can feel like your tires moving across the road when you're plugged into this, where on the T598 it literally is smooth. So like with this here, you always feel like your wheels are in contact with the surface. Unless you're sliding and then it loosens up, but yeah, like you always feel like you've got really good, and you always feel like you've got really good traction. Like no matter what you're doing on one of these wheels, like you just feel like it's almost like it's too good to be true. And I feel like that's the whole reason why like Gran Turismo has always just kind of fell off to me, because this is like the first game, while GT Sport was the first game that I actually ever used a wheel setup on. And so it was a belt driven wheel from Thrustmaster, the T150. So I just always kind of felt like that's what GT, whoa, see, like when you have no grip, when you're sliding, it like loses all grip, so it's kind of cool. So yeah, good thing we got this working. I was like getting a little bit irritated right there. I was like, what the freak? Why? How's it not set up? I thought it was supposed to set up normally after you do the update for the wheelbase for the TGT2. It was supposed to be an automatic thing. So obviously that's not working. But now I've got to freaking put a little bit more brake on the pedal. And I don't have as much freaking movability with this little wheel, but whoa, oh sure. All right, so I know that lap there felt like a little bit. I know that lap there felt like a little bit cheated because we were playing around. But for the time reasons, we have to move on back to Nordschleife. I'm sorry, my friends. It's just the way the cookie crumbles. Oh man. So we're gonna go right back to Nordschleife. Time trial, and then full track, afternoon. Actually, I don't think we did afternoon on this one. I want to do it on, I think we're going to do this one at like noon or morning or something. Because when I was coming around that corner, it was morning. Oh, maybe this is the one we did. Maybe we did do morning. Oh well, that'll work. See, I can feel like the whole like engine and everything like rumbling into like the cockpit because of the transducer. So you definitely get that transducer feeling. You get the like friction on the wheels that makes it feel like your wheels are touching the ground at all times. This here is a very good wheel, but gosh, I kind of do. Whoa, buddy! I am kind of liking the way the T598 feels in proportion to this. Now, obviously, this TGT2 has definitely more overall horse and kick and power. Just in what it's producing, like on this game, just alone is significantly, not significantly more, but definitely more. Whereas the T598 actually feels like more refined. You know, guys, I don't know if I really like load cell pedals that much. To be completely honest with you, like going from like brake, whatchamacallit, position to pressure, I don't know. Like, I'm gonna do a whole video on that because I obviously load cells can help you get better and faster, but you got to practice with them and you got to build muscle memory. Whereas with the other position ones, you can I feel like you acclimate to those significantly faster. But these are starting to get annoying, having to try to, because you're gonna have to build up muscle memory, and I just haven't done that yet. I haven't been on them enough to do that. So like being able to hit them, it's a lot easier for me to use them on the rally games though, for some reason. Yeah. Oh, I don't know, man. I feel like I love this TGT2 the way it feels on GT7, but you know what, guys? Oh, I don't know. That T598 is really starting to feel pretty dang good. That new update really did help that a lot in correlation to this. Like this one here, I do like the feeling of like having that grain pushing back against me when I'm like going around these corners and stuff. But to be completely honest with you, that TGT or that T598 is so smooth. And this one right here, it's like you're fighting the wheel and stuff like that. And I know it kind of helps once you get used to this though. It really does help, and it makes the T598 feel significantly weaker in terms of like in terms of like being able to like feel the car or feel what the car's doing and stuff. But my gosh, man, that freaking driving experience really is night and day compared to this thing. It really is night and day. Like there's a night and day difference. Some people are gonna love this feeling that the TGT2 gives them. I don't know, man. I think I'm team T598 going forward. I love the TGT2, don't get me wrong. Like this freaking wheel is awesome and definitely worth the money, but you see how much smoother I can be on that T598. You might lose some of this like meaty feeling and stuff, but my gosh, dude, you're gonna get significantly better on that one. You're gonna get way better on the T598. I mean, you can be nice and smooth on this one too, but yeah, like it's going from that T598 to this right here. Oh, you saw how good I was doing on that one. I mean, I was wrecking and stuff still, but yeah, like this one here, honestly guys, I actually do prefer that smoothness of that. Oh yeah. Whoa, sheesh. Like you feel all that and stuff, you know, from the transducer and all that. Like you get good force feedback. You get a lot of good feedback on the TGT2 that you're just not getting on the T598. But oh man, that smoothness is so much better. I feel like with the Evo wheel rim being bigger on this one here, I had a little bit better overall control. So I do attribute some of that to the 280 millimeter little rim itself. But when it comes to being able to like fully control your car, I feel like the T598 is the better wheel. I like the smoothness of that. Oh man, it's amazing how fast one's mind can change once you start getting on to. Whoa, no, don't do it, don't crash, don't crash. One of the things is the smaller wheel rim, guys, is I don't have as much leverage to like keep it stable like I can with the T598, and vice versa. If I had the other wheel on here, I feel like I would be able to keep it a little bit more stable. So that's definitely not like that's not a thing, you know. You can fix. Oh man, you know what? Between that and the freaking load cell pedals on this one, dude, I don't know, man. I like position pedals, man. They're actually pretty dang good. You just get like this grainy feel the whole time you're on this, you know, like a little bit of dampened feeling, but this feels incredible. Like this really does feel good compared to like what you're getting on a 5 Newton meter T598, guys. Even this thing even compares pretty well to my Fanny Boy, to my 8 Newton meter Fanatec. So this TGT2 is a beast. Like it is a solid freaking wheel. But honestly, guys, here's my recommendation. Before we even get to Watkins Glen, in case you've been here the whole time and you're just like, man, I just want to know, get the T598. Get the T598. You are going to absolutely appreciate the smoothness of that significantly more as more games come out. And if the harmony effects really do start giving you like the same effects that I'm getting from this transducer, you're definitely going to want that over this in the long run. This has got a lot of moving parts. It does have a lot of moving parts, and you know, it does kind of suck trying to put one of Thrustmaster's products against another one of Thrustmaster's products. But to be completely honest, man, I would only, at this point, guys, I would only buy the TGT2 if you want that freaking classic feeling force feedback. The new force feedback that you can get from direct drive wheels, coupled with the smoothness and the one-to-one feeling that you get on those wheels, guys, I'm team T598 now. I definitely am. Oh boy. Whoa, come on. Yeah, I don't like this little rim. See, you'd have to buy this wheelbase and a bigger rim just for this to even be a better experience than, you know what I mean? Like you're already getting a 300 millimeter rim with the freaking T598, which is gonna eat this one's freaking little lunch. I mean, seriously, I might just buy something to wrap around this a few times and make it bigger. Yeah, I'm recommending the T598 going forward, guys. I love my TGT2. Definitely, like I said, you can have it as a backup, a second wheel, whatever. But I think the T598 is the future. I mean, I love the way this feels on GT7. Like, this doesn't feel like the TGT2 only has the transducer for freaking GT7. So it's like trying to use it for other games, man. It just like, oh, it sucks. But dude, if this is like your main game, 320 millimeter rim, and yeah, get this one. So all right, guys, let's go to let's get on over to our next track, guys. 9:30. Oh boy, I'm slow today. So slow. Not as slow as the freaking thing, man. Gosh, that thing is very, very, very slow. Yep, we're still recording. Hopefully it works. Just long enough to do our 3 laps over here at Watkins Glen. And then I'll turn around and give you guys my full on. All right, let's see. Time trial. Yeah, time trial. So let's do it, guys. Let's do it. Let's get her done. Oh, man. So you get like this feeling with the TGT2 that just feels like, yeah, you can feel your dang tires on the ground. Like you feel like, oh yeah, man. Like it just gives you way too much freaking, I feel like it gives you a little bit too much sense of feeling or whatever. Gosh dang, this freaking alarm. My alarm, man, for work keeps going off. Lunchtime just got over, guys. Lunchtime is over. See, like you feel these like really good through here, but I would say they're easily in line with what you're getting out of the T598. That feels pretty samey, guys. This is the one that I test like the force feedback feeling on. Is this track? And yeah, this all feels pretty decent on the T598. But you do get a little bit more because you get that like granularity of the like road filling, surface texture, stuff like that. Plus you're getting like the TGT2 freaking, you're getting the TGT2 whatchamacallit, the transducer feeling out of there for everything on this. Yeah, somebody was in the comments saying something about not being able to feel any of this stuff. Yeah, you can absolutely still feel it on this after this update. You just have to be in the GT mode. Okay, that's our first lap. So now that we're a little bit more used to it, I kind of do wish I would have just had the other pedals on here, but I don't know if I'm really feeling the load cell. And I just literally spent that money on those fanny boys. Kind of feel like they're going to be bringing out a new V3 set soon. I don't know, guys. I like this wheel setup. I do. I mean, but then again, you know, you want what's best for you for the future. I'm recommending T598, to be completely honest with you. 598 is a monster, and it does hit pretty dang hard. Ooh, compared to this, like you do get like pretty good freaking jolt. See, that's like the only real major thing that like you're missing. It's just this right here, this little bit tighter feeling of turning a corner and stuff, like the wheel being tighter and heavier to turn. That is literally the only thing that you are losing out on. And you're actually, no, you get gear jolt on this too. But it doesn't feel anywhere strong as the T598 does. T598 gear jolt's better than this, actually. Now, wait, am I even getting a gear jolt? No. Yeah, I can feel it in my pedals. Yeah, I can feel that. You are getting a gear jolt from the transducer. It is just way faint compared to the freaking T598. Wow. Wow, man, I should have done this freaking video a while ago. Yeah, I'm recommending the T598 going forward. I literally had to spend $300 extra on that Evo racing rim for this wheel to actually for the feelings that I was recommending on. So yeah, you're definitely at a much higher cost. Oop, let me get this off of there. Yeah, you're definitely at a much higher cost to get that. So let me just bring this on over here a little ways, and let's get this light over here so that you guys can see my pretty face. I got a pretty face sometimes, I think. So yeah, guys, after testing these two wheels and like really getting kind of a sense of how they both feel on Gran Turismo GT7, literally sitting side by side, as you could see in the video today, the T598 does have the power. It's just smoother. The delivery is smoother. Like on the TGT2, you literally feel like you always have like something, like there's something there, like there's some kind of resistance or some kind of force or just something. You feel like that is always right there. Whereas for the T598, that smoothness of the direct axial drive flux motor, wow, guys, like this is the first time it's like actually like sunk in that I'm like, damn, that is ultra smooth. When going back over to the TGT2 and feeling that, I'm like, gosh dang, dude, that smoothness feels very nice. I feel like you can get better on the T598. I do. I feel like you can do good on the TGT2, but in terms of like real performance and real getting better, the smoothness that the T598 offers with the overall force feedback pretty much feels identical. It just feels more overpowering on the TGT2 because it's got that extra added friction from the belt and drive, or from the belt gear pulley system or whatever. Whereas with the T598, you don't have any of that other stuff, so you're just getting that clean, direct feedback. And when it's done, it's done. It's not lingering. Like it's almost like the force feedback lingers a little bit longer than it's supposed to with the TGT2. Whereas with the T598, it's right there at your fingertips when it's there, and then it's not. And it's like this. You get this sense of like, oh, okay, I don't have to fight. I don't have to fight like this whole time. Like with the TGT2, you're feeling like, okay, you're always in tug of war. You're always in tug of war while you're driving with that. Whereas with the T598, it's like when you're on a straightaway, obviously hitting bumps, you're gonna feel the jolts and stuff. But it's not like when you're turning, there's a smoothness, a calm in the wheel that like, wow. And it's heavy enough to where you're like, dang, this feels nice. So yeah, guys, I like the TGT too. Don't get me wrong. Like, I think it is an absolute incredible piece of hardware. One of the best belt-driven wheels that I've ever used in my life, and I absolutely recommend buying it. If you have the money and you want that vintage feeling for sim racing, absolutely, it's definitely worth it. But just buy the base and get yourself a better set of pedals and get yourself a better wheel rim. The Evo Racing rim was absolutely incredible for the TGT2. I absolutely love it. In terms of the T598, guys, yeah, the base rim that it comes with feels kind of weak. The pedals obviously are not bad. You don't necessarily, I'm gonna make a video. I'm gonna make a video between load cell and freaking non-load cell, because I'm getting to a point, guys, where I think that like these load cells are good and they could definitely help you, but for us casual racers, I don't necessarily know if they're freaking useful at all, to be completely honest with you. Like, I literally just bought another set of Fanny Boy pedals that I'm gonna put on there and I'm gonna test out and stuff, but like getting used to them and like building up a muscle memory, it's gonna take you a little while, but I don't know. It's definitely not a plug and play solution. And that's what we're looking for here on Frogboy X1 Gaming, is a plug and play solution that's good for the casual racer that just wants to slide a wheel stand right up to their couch and have fun, and then fold it away and put it away. So guys, T598 is an absolute beast compared to the TGT2. Maybe it was the new update. I hadn't driven it the weekend before, so I was kind of a little bit out of the loop, kind of forgot how it felt. That felt good on GT7. That felt pretty good. I like that. The TGT2, they both feel good. I feel like this wheelbase is, I've felt that the TGT or the T598 will feel heavier in rally games and other stuff. So I know that it can do it. I know that it can do it. And that inertia setting definitely helps that. I'm definitely a lot more, what would you say? I'm definitely a lot happier with the overall feeling throughout now. So yeah, the T598, I think, yeah, definitely easy recommend. $500 for this thing, pick it up. Obviously, I do highly recommend like the hypercar rim if you're on track racing games. I love that rim, guys. I feel so spoiled that Thrustmaster even sent it out to me, because it's like, gosh, that's a $400 wheel, but man, it is worth every nickel. I would easily buy that wheel. Knowing what I know now after having played with it, I would absolutely buy that wheel in a heartbeat. I could not live without it on my T598. I just couldn't. I have to have that damn rim just to use that base now. I'm serious. Having that rim makes me want to use that base more. It's like hand in hand. Like that damn wheel rim, that hypercar wheel rim is, oh my freaking gosh, it's incredible. As is the Evo. When I'm on my rally games, I cannot live without my Evo leather racing rim. I have to have both. I do wish that they would make an Alcantara rim like the Evo. I would love that. If they would make an Alcantara, I would literally buy another one immediately. Get rid of the leather, bring in some Alcantara, make it a little bit more premium feeling. Oh gosh, I would so buy it. I would buy it. I love Thrustmaster. Thrustmaster's awesome, man. And they're available. They're easy to get. They're there for you to have fun, man. It's not overthinking it. You don't need to overthink it. With Fanatec, Thrustmaster, and freaking Logitech, you don't even gotta overthink it, man. You can buy these plug and play solutions for your console. You can just have fun. So yeah, guys, this is an awesome video. I really appreciated doing it. Thank you guys for consistently being on me to do this one. This is one that needed to happen. It needed to happen because I love that TGT2, but gosh, this T598 surprises me all the time. And yeah, it's definitely up there with the best of it's definitely up there with the best of the freaking direct drive wheels too. Easy recommend, $500 for this setup. Then your next best option is the DD Pro from Fanatec, $699, guys, $799. Yeah, is it $800 if you want the 8 Newton meters. So yeah, dude, you can save some money and buy an incredible wheel, and then take that extra 200 bucks that you're gonna save and literally put it either half into the hypercar wheel or the other half into, or like, yeah, dude, you're right there for the same price. You can get more bang for your buck with the Thrusty and still have a good experience. So, all right, my friends, if you like this content, do not forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.